No hello today, because if you click this video, you're probably thinking one sentence. Why is this still here? You've done the workouts. You've tracked the macros. You've walked so much your fitness tracker started acting like it deserves a passport. You've eaten kale like it was a prescription. And yet, the belly fat is still holding on like a house guest who said, just one night, and is now receiving mail at your address. So let me give you the truth in the first 10 seconds. If your belly fat isn't budging, it's usually not a discipline problem. It's a signal problem. And here's your receipt. You can have high blood sugar without eating sugar. In this video, you're going to learn the 3 survival signals that keep belly fat protected and a simple 3-step plan to lower them this week. And in about 4 minutes, I'll show you the 1 mistake that keeps insulin high, even if you're doing keto, even if you're doing carnivore, even if you're doing everything right. Let's go. And for those who are new here and before we move on, hi, I'm Dr. Hampton, a board-certified family and obesity medicine doctor, meaning I've seen this story in real humans, not just in theory. And here's a quick safety note. This is educational, not personal medical advice. If you're on meds for diabetes, blood pressure, or steroids, talk with your clinician before changing timing, fasting, or intensity. All right, here's the structure for today. 3 signals, 3 fixes. If you fix these signals, belly fat often stops acting like it's on a witness protection program. Stress signal, clock signal, movement signal. Step 1. The stress insulin crossfire. Why belly fat loves chaos. Let's talk about the sneakiest belly fat booster, stress. Now I already know what someone is thinking. Dr. Hampton, I'm not stressed. And I'm like, you said that while white knuckling the steering wheel, checking 3 emails, and reading news headlines that raise your blood pressure like it's training for a marathon. Here's what matters. When stress is high, your body hears one message. Survive first, burn fat later. Meet cortisol. Cortisol is your internal alarm system. It doesn't care if the threat is a bear, or your boss, or your teenager, or the fact that your calendar looks like a game of Tetris you're losing. When cortisol rises, it runs to your liver and says, emergency, release fuel. And the liver says, say less. It releases glucose into your blood. So your blood sugar rises. And when blood sugar rises, insulin rises. And insulin is the storage boss. When insulin is high, fat loss is basically paused. Not because you're failing, because your body is prioritizing survival. This is why some of you can be low carb and still feel stuck, because the sugar isn't coming from the pantry. It's coming from your liver. Now here's the open loop I promised earlier. What's the 1 mistake that keeps insulin high even on keto? It's eating while your nervous system is in fight or flight, because digestion is a rest and repair activity. If your body thinks you're in danger, it says, we're not digesting, we're defending. So here's your fix. Try this for 7 days. Before your biggest meal, do the physiological sigh. 2 quick inhales through the nose, then 1 long, slow exhale through the mouth. Do that 3 rounds. That tells your nervous system, the bear is not chasing us. And when your body feels safe, insulin behaves better, digestion improves, and the cravings often calm down. Practical takeaway. If you do nothing else today, do that breathing for 30 seconds before meals for 1 week. And watch what happens to hunger, snacking, and that I need something sweet feeling at night. I've had patients tell me, Doc, I didn't change my food. I changed my stress response and my belt finally moved. That's not magic. That's physiology. Step 2, the clock signal, meal timing that changes your waistline. Now let's talk about the night shifters, the early risers, and my morning starts at 3 a.m. crowd. You are not broken. You're just playing metabolic chess in hard mode. Your body runs on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock tied to light and darkness. When the sun goes down, your body wants to increase melatonin. Melatonin is the repair hormone. It's the overnight cleanup crew. But melatonin and insulin, they do not like to overlap. So if you eat a large meal late at night, your insulin response is often higher than it would be earlier in the day. So even if the food is clean, late timing can keep insulin elevated, block fat burning, and disrupt sleep, which then raises cortisol. And now we're right back to the belly fat being protected. So here's your fix, the 3-hour buffer. Finish your last bite at least 3 hours before sleep, not as punishment, as a signal. You're telling your body, insulin can drop now, so melatonin can rise, so repair can happen. Try this for 7 nights. And when you do, here's what to watch for. Fewer cravings after dinner, better sleep quality, less morning puffiness, better morning glucose if you track it. And if you're thinking, but I get home late, then we get strategic. Make the earlier meal the bigger meal when possible. Make the late night meal lighter and protein forward. And keep it consistent because the body loves rhythm. Step 3. The movement signal. Stop punishing yourself. Now we fix movement because a lot of people try to punish belly fat away. 2 hours of intense cardio. Workouts that make you dread your own living room because that's where the burpees live. But if you're already stressed, adding more stress can keep cortisol elevated, which keeps glucose higher, which keeps insulin involved, which keeps belly fat protected. So here's the smarter strategy, the post-meal prowl. After your largest meal, walk for 10 to 15 minutes. Not fast, not intense, just steady. Like you're casually inspecting your neighborhood and making mental notes about which lawns need prayer. That walk helps muscles pull glucose out of the bloodstream without requiring a huge insulin surge. It's like giving glucose a new place to go, so it doesn't end up stored. Try it for 7 days. If you want a simple goal, 10 minutes is the minimum effective dose. 15 minutes is the sweet spot for most people. And if you can't walk outside, march in place, walk the stairs, pace during a phone call. This is not about perfection, it's about signals. Here's a quick recap so you actually use this. If everything else has failed, you don't need more shame. You need a better plan. Here's the 3-step plan again. 1. Lower stress before meals. Physiologic sigh times 3 for 7 days. 2. Protect your circadian rhythm. Stop eating 3 hours before sleep for 7 nights. 3. Use smart movement. 10 to 15 minute post-meal prowl daily for 7 days. These aren't random tips. They're signal switches. And when the survival signal goes down, the fat burning signal can finally be heard. Listen to me. Your body is not broken. Belly fat, especially visceral fat, is often your body's way of storing energy and inflammation when it doesn't feel safe. So stop fighting your body. Start coaching it. Lower the noise. Fix the timing. Walk with peace. And as we wrap up, if this helped you, hit like and subscribe because it tells the algorithm to share this with the person who's sitting at their kitchen table right now feeling defeated. And you're not defeated. You're just one signal shift away from momentum. Next, I want you to check out this video right here on the screen or subscribe to my channel right here. I'm Dr. Tony Hampton. Stay healthy, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video.